Hello, happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful day. I have to apologize ahead of time with the camera quality. Jeff has our camera in his van, so and he's not home, so quality may not be the best. So I really, really apologize for that. But you got to be flexible, go with the flow. So that's what we're gonna do. So, how is everybody doing? Are you all stressed about Christmas? Are we ready for Christmas? I'm not ready for Christmas. I am not ready for Christmas at all. Um, hey, Kim. Um, no, I'm usually not. I'm not one of those people. I have one of the ladies I work with, like, she was done like early. Everything's wrapped, everything's ready to go. That is not me and has never been me. I love to blame it on like everything going on. No, I was one of those crazy people that is usually out on Christmas Eve. So, but we know what we're getting, everybody. We know it's just a matter of doing it. And Thursday's my last day at work, so I'm gonna have plenty of time. See, I agree. Too early just isn't fun. You just gotta. I as crazy as it is, I like to be out amongst the craziness to a point. I enjoy being amongst the craziness until people start getting mean to the people that work at the stores. And then I get very, very agitated because I'm like, these people are working to help you. Stop it. Okay, so I'm not alone. People still have gifts arriving, gifts to buy. That makes me feel better. But it is hard. I don't know why to kind of like when I was little, like we didn't get anything. I mean, we just didn't like, we didn't have Amazon. So it wasn't like, I want this, I will order and get it. It wasn't like that. Like Christmas was a special time that you would get things that you've been looking forward to or really wanting. Hey, Miss Holly, now I think it's so easy just to, um, like, for example, like Jaden wanted us, then yes, I'll probably get in trouble. Jaden wanted a strap for a saxophone because his saxophone strap had been hurting his neck. And we went to the store and it was there and there was only one. So I bought it. But like, we used to not do that. We used to not do that at all. And somebody mentioned how many people cannot wait to get the Sears and J.C. Penney's Christmas books. And then you go through and you'd circle everything you want. Oh my gosh, I loved that. Looking at the Sears catalog was the best. My mom worked for Sears, so we'd always get the Sears catalog. And I guess it was interesting because like now we have commercials advertising everything, but then like you would see things that like you hadn't seen before, and it was so cool and it was so exciting and got a little bit out of control, circling all that stuff, but that was so fun. We could not wait. And it's crazy. I don't know if you all remembered, like I love just getting the Sears and J.C. Penney's, just their regular catalog. Um, like their fall and spring, the real thick ones that you could go, and they had clothing, bedding, they had everything. Like I'm not gonna say I don't love Amazon because I do like Amazon and the convenience of Amazon. But I think it's just kind of taken something away. I don't know. Oh, Christy, no, I am not ahead on gifts. I'm really not. And part of it is, and I've mentioned this, Jaden is I'm not a kid, so I don't want toys, but I'm not into clothes, cologne, fashion stuff. So he's really, really tough one. And then my brothers and sisters, we used to draw names, but it was kind of like we were just shuffling money back and forth, really. So we did not do that this year because it did feel like, what do you want? And it's stuff that we could go by ourselves. So you don't enjoy the holidays or too much. They are a lot of work and they're a lot of stress. And I like here in Pennsylvania, we don't have and like we have a tree and we make cookies and folks, I have tried. The first batch of fudge I made this year, like perfect, awesome. It was like so good. So I thought that that was a sign of things to come. And it was not, because I made a batch last night and I made a batch today, and both of them would have been wonderful toppings for ice cream, but they did not get hard. And I was so disappointed because actually I wanted to give that as gifts. So, hey, Janice, I hope your generator situation is fixed and all that fun stuff. And so, yeah, so I kind of miss that magic, but I will still continue to make it until I get it right. So I will try and try, but it could be, it could have been the weather. But Leanne said, was it the weather can affect candy? The weird thing is the first batch I made, it was raining, which is the cardinal sin of making my mama's fudge. It is the cardinal sin. So I did, and like today, I'm like, it's pretty, it's cold, but I'll try it. And it did not work. So I'm gonna continue to do it. My family's counting on me, and I can't let them down. So I think I get anxious about it getting too hard, so I take it off too early, and then it doesn't get hard enough. My number one rule is, honestly, the first time I made it, I said it was raining, and so I was just kind of like I don't care. It's not going to turn out. So I didn't really do anything to it. Like, I just put it on the stove, let it cook, took it off. And it was absolutely perfect. Yes, we are going to Kentucky. Guys, that's what I was going to say. Like, we do a little bit Christmas here decorating, but we stay with my sister-in-law, and her house is truly a winter wonderland. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is, for Jaden, that is Christmas. And so we go there. I'm not sure exactly. Leaving on the 20th. There, I left for a second. Coming back on the 29th. What is Jeffrey saying? I'm ignoring him. So and then Jeff is coming sometime. I don't know when. He's coming. He'll be there for Christmas. So, guys, can somebody tell me what he said so I don't have to go back? Let me just answer this question. Is he going to be living with the donkeys and the cows tonight? Just answer that, just a yes or no question, after I go back and look at the comments. So I'm not going to go back and read it. Okay, he is. Okay, Jeffrey, you can just stay out there. Jeffrey's having trouble keeping his ears pretty. Oh. We're just ignoring Jeffrey. Jeffrey, be nice. I know, Nancy, that's something I also wanted to say, because I'm talking about Christmas, and we always assume that Christmas is a joyous time and it's a wonderful time. And for a lot of people it is, but for a lot of people that have lost loved ones, or people that are going through a difficult time or difficult health journey, this isn't, this season of joy. For anybody that's like that, I'm thinking about you, because I know it is really, really difficult. He may be complaining about the fudge, but he did help eat it a little bit. So, but while I'm thinking about this, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. It's going to be vague, but one of my little ones is in the hospital in critical condition. So if you all, I can't, just because of privacy, I can't release any other information. But if you all, speaking of families that are going to have a really, really difficult Christmas season, if you could please keep, God knows who it is, if you could just keep that family in your prayers, I would really, really appreciate it. So, but anyway, Jeffrey, the picture would be better had I had the camera, friend. But that's okay. Thank you all for the prayers, because we definitely need them. So we appreciate it greatly. Um, that's been kind of another kick in the pants. 5 years ago and two. Well, I'm sorry, Candy. You know, I don't even know what to say that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Holly, you were there when I got the news. So yeah, he's still hanging on. So that's all we can do. That's a good thing. And his family's wonderful. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You, Eliza, we will keep you in our. We'll definitely keep you in our prayers. I think there are a lot of people that we need to keep in our prayers this holiday season. But my sister is actually she's going to my hometown tomorrow with my sister-in-law. Oh, I got sidetracked. I was talking about my sister-in-law. Guys, she makes it a winter wonderland and she makes it so magical and so wonderful. And on Christmas Eve, we always play reindeer games, and it's Jeff's favorite thing in the world to do. But if you ask Jaden what he enjoys about Christmas, it is reindeer games. It's just fun. It's loud. It's a lot. There's a lot of us, but that's what Jaden wants the most. And so I'm really, really looking forward to that. Jeff has not been home I will video it, Kim. Jeff hasn't been home the last 2 years. And so hopefully we won't run him away this year. Usually my brother thinks we're all nuts too. So she comes up with the most creative games, and it really is fun. And even because I'm kind of a little bit reserved sometimes, and everybody lets loose, and it's just a really, really great time, good food, spending time with friends, and then waking up. I don't think there has ever been a year that Jaden has not woken up at Christmas and not been at my sister-in-law's and my brother's. I keep saying my sister-in-law's because she's the one that decorates and she's the one that makes it magical. What did Jaden ask from Santa this year? Hillary, it's been so hard. A phone. He wants a phone. He does have a Bark phone right now, but if you don't know what a Bark phone is, it's a phone that I pretty much have tons and tons of control over. And he wants that. And just a few little things for a saxophone, nothing super exciting, but that's what makes it really hard. South Carolina has 19-degree weather. Holy Hannah, that is crazy. I did have my Elmo suit on today, but I did take it off before I came on here because it's still cold. And the animals, I don't know if you watched the video. Heidi, I'm sorry, get him an incubator for duck eggs. That's a possibility. I think he is mature enough for a phone. I mean, he understands that if he gets a phone, I can get it. I can take it anytime I want to and see what's on it. But yeah, but I hate it. That is what is hard because like when he was smaller, you get tons of little presents and it looked like he had tons under the tree, and everything was great. But now, as his presents are getting more expensive, there's less of them. And honestly, my child is the one who said all he wants to do is spend time with family. And guys, some people think that that's just him trying to make us happy or what. He truly, truly loves being around family. And we're talking about whether I wanted to say, if you all hadn't watched the video, everybody fared wonderfully last night. All the animals did great. The chickens did good. Oh no, Michelle, I'm sorry you lost your chickens. Our chickens did great. The cows and the donkeys were out in the sun early this morning, and Jeff said Cinco felt so warm. So God created animals to figure this out. So I think that is that's what they're doing, and we'll support it as much as we can to keep them as warm as possible. And Denise asked, will my sister be in the hospital? No, she is home and she's with my sister-in-law right now. And then she has a doctor's appointment tomorrow at noon. And then they are going to Ashland, which is my hometown. And so she will be there. She did go to the doctor and they said it would be at least 4 weeks, bare minimum, before she could do any treatments. So, she can get through the holidays, enjoy the holidays, hopefully gain strength, be at home, spend time with us. So we're super, super happy about that. Holly, I don't know how he became that sweet. He is just such a good hearted. He truly, truly is. He may have times where he drives me bonkers, but at his core, he is such a sweet kiddo that feel like we don't deserve him. He is such a nice kid. So I was getting ready to say something. And I'm trying to figure out what it was. No, Sandy, it's fine that you're late. It's all good. Yeah, I think her being home for Christmas will be really, really wonderful. So we're excited about going home. And I know as somebody said something about getting Jaden activities. I don't know if any of you all have seen, because I ran across it on Facebook. It's like there's ones for different parts of the country. There's for each state, I think. And the one for Pennsylvania, it's like there's a card and it will tell you like the location, the county, and how much time it will take. And then you scratch it off and there are 50 different experiences that you can have throughout the state of Pennsylvania. And so I thought about getting him that because he does love experiences. And so, on days when I don't work and he's off school and we have a prolonged period of time, we could pick one of the, longer ones. And you never know. It's one of the ones that they advertise as something I'd never heard about in Pennsylvania. So I thought maybe that would be fun because he does love to do stuff like that because he's always wanting to hike or he's always wanting to go places. So I'm not really, yes, the adventure cards, I'm not really great on coming up with ideas, but I think it would be super cool to get those and let him come up with the ideas. So, hey, Caitlin, one of the things we were talking about was going snow tubing. We did not know if you and Mason would like to go also because we really have a lot of fun snow tubing. So, because, we're thinking about that because at the end of the day, we can look up in his closet and there's stuff that he's maybe played with 1 or 2 times. And then he doesn't know who got it. I want adventures and memories. We have not been to the Mall of America yet. Is that someplace we need to go? So I don't know. I don't even know how far. I don't even know where the Mall of America is. So I think with him, I think experiences are going to be the key because that's what he remembers. Janice, did I see that you saw the ponies at Assateague? I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to Assateague. But they have the most beautiful horses. And that's where Miss Janice is right now with her RV. So it's in Minnesota. Oh, Lordy. Jersey has an indoor ski slope. Yeah. Are you going to? I cannot go skiing. Lord have mercy. I would break my neck. I think the older I get and the more I know that you can get injured doing things, the less adventurous I am. Yeah, gift cards I think he has asked for some, but I think other family members have kind of taken those because everybody's like, what does he want? What does he want? I don't know. So it's tough. You go we've been asked to take a couple times. Oh, guys, American Dream in New Jersey. Okay. We may have to go there sometime. That sounds fun. Stephanie, that's a great idea. A camera because he does love taking pictures. He is wonderful about taking pictures and he loves to keep track and record stuff. Well, Lola, he is getting new racing gear. We in January there is a big auto show, and there you can get it. You can get there like the show discount, and so we're at the point that we now he's getting like a new race suit every 2 years. And so this is his year. He's outgrown his, so it's his year to get a new suit. So that also is will be part of his Christmas. But it's one of those things I like for him to have things to open on Christmas. Guys, that's a really, really good idea. Cameras to document the memories. Y'all are really helpful because, and that's just who he is too. And like it's funny though, because like some of the things I talked to him about, because like with cameras, I'm like, Betty, when we when we were little, like you actually had to take the roll of film to someplace for them to develop it. Well, you couldn't just delete the pictures. Nobody, you couldn't. There was like a roll of film you had to take and had to wait. That's weird. I'm like, well, that's what it was like. That is absolutely what it was like. So I'm going back. There's something I missed, but I'm sorry. Everything goes by so fast. Yeah, I know. I love like telling him all the like. Do you when I was little, a GoPro so you could record videos of everything. Yeah, and that's it too. That's it too. Though he does like to use the camera on his phone. So I don't know. Yeah, the square flash you had to buy to put on the camera. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, when you listen to all this, how far things have come. Yeah, the telephone on the wall. We were talking, who was it? Oh, it was in one of my classrooms, and one of the paraprofessionals. She's not. I didn't realize how young she was, but she was talking about, oh my God, do you remember when they first had the flip phones? I'm like, flip phones? Did anybody have a bag phone? We had a bag phone. And that was my first party lines. Oh my gosh, that's craziness. That is funny. So yeah, I'm like, we actually had like commercials, like you had to sit and wait. And God, and I hate to say this, and I'm gonna sound old, but like I think commercials were a good thing for kids because you learn to wait. And now there's no waiting. You don't have to wait for anything. Leanne, you were a traveling nurse. I was a traveling PT, and that's actually my first. That's actually my first bag phone. That is so funny, and how you couldn't be on the internet and on the phone at the same time because, oh my gosh, that is so funny, guys. I feel so old. Pagers. I worked at the hospital and had to have a pager, but you didn't have a cell phone. You could call it back. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I love talking about all this stuff. Yeah, I agree. It's instant gratification. Instant gratification. And like working with little ones, it's bad. There's absolutely it's bad. I mean, and honestly, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm very opinionated when it comes to kids. If you have grandkids, if you have whatever, don't let them watch CoComelon. CoComelon is actually they have shown that cartoon is really, really tied to poor attention, the overstimulation, all that stuff. We were our dad's remote control. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kelly, I can't stand that show. It drives me crazy. And it is like it mesmerizes kids. As soon as it comes on, it is like somebody has put them in a hypnotic state. So if he had a GoPro, he could start his own YouTube channel. He could. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm reading on pagers. This is so funny. Good. I'm glad CoComelon is banned. Digital picture frame. That would be wonderful. Rabbit ears. Guys, we are taking a stroll down memory lane, and I love it. Guys, you look and you think technology is so wonderful and it's so great, but God, I'm gonna sound like an old fart, guys. But like, I think it was better before. I really, really do. I think it was just so much better before because there wasn't that immediate gratification. That wasn't that, and I'm just as guilty about it. If I'm sitting down, I grab my phone and I'm just scrolling. Just and I'm just thinking like the scrolling time, like if I would just spend some other time doing something productive rather than just scrolling. And they say it's like your brain gets a dopamine hit constantly. And that is also creating a lot of problems with our kids because guys, kids these days are built totally different and not in a good way. True value stamps. Yeah, I would love to go back to the 80s and just because I don't know if it was on TikTok or something. It was talking about how they used to have commercials like it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Um, yes, I hate when they go out. Yes, and they're on their phones all the time. Yeah, my brain just doesn't. And you have to think your brain needs rest. But like it is like even if it's I'll be watching TV and playing a game on my phone, and it's so bad, and I know it's bad, and I know I need to stop, but I don't. And I think it's just that I truly, truly think I would love to give Jaden an 8-track and ask him what it was. That is so funny. See, it's not. I mean, I think it affects. I think we all have some issues with it at some level. However, I think now it's affecting the development of our little ones' brains. And that's what is kind of scary. No, it's not. It's not kind of scary. It is way scary. Okay, be careful coming home, please. Yeah, they've kind of pretty much got us. You're in Huntington, West Virginia. That's where my brother is. My brother's working at Cabell Huntington Hospital tonight. So I would love, we should come up with an idea. This is what we should do. You all should send me ideas of things to get and show Jaden and see if he knows what they are. And I think the first one should be an 8-track. He would have no clue. That would be so fun. What else should we get him? See if he knows how to dial a rotary phone. Oh, guys. A record player. He would have. Okay, guys. You think we should do? You think we should do a video of this, getting Jaden all these things, and seeing if he knows a floppy disk? This would be hilarious. An Atari. Jeff and I, when it was a while back, they had like the old school Atari, and it was cool. It's like, oh my god, if you look at it, the graphics on it like is crazy compared to what it is now. And but did we? I think we showed it to Jaden once, and it was like looked at us like we were crazy. Put a paper map. Jaden found a paper map in Grampy's car, and he pulled it out, and he's like, "What is this, Tracy? You still have a working rotary phone?" And I'm like, "It's a map," and he's like, "Well, what do you do?" Like, well, we didn't have your cell phone, so you actually had to get a map and read it. Well, how do you read it? Well, yeah, you get it out, but like it's that like I would if you give me a choice between put on my phone or map, of course I'm always gonna do the phone. I don't think he knows what the first Nintendo looks like or a Walkman. Guys, those were the coolest things. I'll never forget my first. Yeah, you put your little cassette in it, your little ear things. We used a. Did you all ever belong to AAA and get a triptych? That's what we would do. And we thought we were like, my senior year, we went to Myrtle Beach for our senior trip, and we thought we were like so hot because we had the triptych from AAA to get to Myrtle Beach. Oh, he ended up just trying to wad it up. He's like, it doesn't fold. The map doesn't fold. I'm like, it does fold. You have to be patient with it. That is so funny. But once again, I'm going to say that technology is great. But if we could just go back, a transistor radio, yes, if we could just go back and have a slower, it was just slower. Like everything was just better. And I sound really old, and I never thought I'd be that old person saying that. But it was just Thomas Clyde. I don't know what that is. So no. A Game Boy. Yeah, I'll never forget like when Pac-Man first came out. Like that was like the coolest thing ever. You could play that forever. And now I know back in the day, Jaden would call me Unc. Back in the day. Picture yeah, I bet he doesn't have any idea what a telephone booth is. Oh, you were cool when you had a Cabbage Patch doll. An air hockey table. Jen, that would be a great idea. However, our basement looks like something blew up in it. It's so bad. We need to clean it out. We really need to clean it out. It would be a really cool room we could do like TV or have like a fun little game room. But right now, it's got lots of stuff. And with everything going on, we just have not had time to clean it out. And I think that may be a really good New Year's and New Year's resolution to kind of get that out. CB radio. That is funny. Oh, good luck on your test, Leanne. So, but it's all good. So now he loves Rubik's Cube. Now he does love Rubik's Cube, I will say. They were in like Jaden. They were in like what is he talking about? They were in like 2 years ago, and he did love it. So a pair of rollerblades. I think if he had friends that rollerbladed, I think it'd be cool. But like Jeff and I'm not brave enough at all. Oh, I still would love to play me a good old game of Pac-Man. That's wonderful. That was so fun. The helmet and all the padding. Maybe. I don't know. This is like a throwback night, and I love it. Atari in its original box. I bet that is worth a small thing. And that's actually what we're talking about, because he does love to go sledding. He really, really likes to go sledding. But we really don't have any hills, or there's not enough snow, or there's so many people that it's not fun. So we did talk about getting a tube to pull behind Argo. We think that would be so much fun. Family horseback riding lessons would be something that would be a lot of fun. It's funny. Okay, I never thought I would say this, but Jeff doesn't even know this. But like, you know how I was talking about how I want to go to Montana, or one. I just want to go. Montana's where I want to go. I just want to go. I never thought I would. I actually looked up like dude ranches, like where you can ride horses and learn to ride horses. I'm thinking that would be fun. I never thought I would want to do that, but I'm still working on that guy. That is still my bucket list trip. So we shall see. Actually, when I'm not a big New Year's resolution kind of girl, because it just never works out. But I would like to start with like intentions, and I would like to maybe start moving towards. I'm not getting any younger. And that was supposed to be for my 50th birthday. I am no longer 50. I am several years past 50. So I kind of want to get that moving while I can, while I can enjoy it. And so I don't know that I'll have all the funds for next year, but I definitely want to get the ball rolling. Instead of saying I'm going to do it, I need to actually start putting an action plan in place. So yeah, the dude ranches are very expensive. That is the only drawback. But I was looking for a single person. So I don't know. Easy bake oven. Sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. I read that and I just like, okay, Michelle, I'm a year older than you. I'm 55. And I just, life's short. I just want to, that's my one bucket list item that I really want to do. Just what? What actually is a dude ranch? Well, it sounds like you can kind of you can make it your own experience. Some of them you can like ride horses. Some of them you can try to rope cattle. No, not this girl. And some of them you can just hike and hike and ride horses. And that is what I would just want to hike and do horses. I'm not roping any. Yeah, no, not roping any cattle. Not really thinking that's my thing. The Hershey, Pennsylvania Museum. I don't think we have. I don't know. Jeffrey, if you're on here, have we ever visited that? Pick a date and put it on my calendar. Now, that's a good idea. Pick a date and put it on my calendar. It's going to be like City Slickers. I think it just, guys, if you would understand how different this is out of my comfort zone, if you would, I would never have imagined. I'd be like, hey, have we ever thought of going to a dude ranch? Why is Jeffrey calling me? Should I answer it, guys? Just a second. Let me see. Yes. What? Just a second. What now?
So you're saying in Montana, there's a ranch you could go to where you could ride horses and rope cattle?
Yes.
All right. Sign me up.
Okay.
I need to get in a little better shape.
Yes, you do. Because you have to be in better shape in order to do that.
Right.
So there is, I looked at it. Yeah, I just looked at it because I thought, well, I think it would be really, really fun. And then I thought, well, I'm really loving horses. I'm thinking.
I think we need to find a place around here that we can start doing some kind of horseback ride.
Well, that's what somebody suggested on here. Maybe that could be our Christmas gift to each other.
Right.
I think that would be really good. Okay. Yeah, somebody said, yay, Jeff's in. Quick, Mary, book it now.
Right.
They said everybody says we have it on video.
Oh, God.
We heard him say it. He's going on a vacation to Montana.
As long as I can ride a horse.
Okay.
You think they would let Rita go out to Montana?
No. You kind of probably need to ride their own horses.
Oh.
So, all righty. Bye. Guys, you heard it here. He can't back out now. You heard it. He said it. I know we go to Lester, and I don't know if I don't know. We could go to Lester's and ride horses, but I don't know if they'd want untrained people riding their horses. So I don't know. I know there are places like around here ride horses, and but I just want to go to Montana. I like the scenery, just looking at pictures. They are absolutely beautiful. They're just wonderful. And my soul needs that. And so somehow it's going to happen. I haven't figured it out. And the one dude ranch that said you don't have to go on cattle drives, but you can. So I just want to be able to hike. I mean, I wanted to do it all. I want to hike. I was thinking I wanted to go to Great Tetons. That was what I wanted to do. And now I thought, well, I don't know. Maybe something with horses. Yes, my soul needs to win the lottery too. That would be nice. It's a beautiful thing riding a horse through nature trails. See? And it's here. It's video evidence. So he can't back out now. Oh, really? There's a deer ranch not too far away. This is awesome. So yeah, and maybe we can do the horses here. And I don't know that I don't know that I don't know that he would totally appreciate Montana as much as I do. And I don't know. Great Wolf Lodge. We actually for Jane. We actually love Kalahari. We've been there several times. We like the Kalahari Water Park. So yeah, so I think we're gonna do more adventures and an RV trip to Montana and back. Guys, I just want to tell you, we would not survive a drive to Montana and back. We're not getting the car together for long periods of time. I'm a cow butt pusher. Oh, Melissa. Tell me about, I need to hear more about it, Melissa. Melissa rode horses in the Tetons over the summer. It was amazing. It even snowed while we were riding horses, and it was July. That just makes me happy. So, do any of you all, this is actually probably going to be, well, no. I probably will not do a live next Monday because I will be traveling to Kentucky. So, hopefully I can pop on with Jeff and then we can do some videos while we're in my hometown. It's not the most exciting thing, but I'm excited just to share. It is pretty cool. That's true. Give Jeff a chance. He may appreciate Montana more than he even knows. That's true. Okay. Uh-oh, Jeff said something. I know. When I start singing, Jeff, keep yours pretty. At least I drive on the right side of the road, Jeffrey Todd. But I'm going to have to admit, there's no line about it. When it is raining and dark, I'm blind as a bat. I am not the good person. I'm not a good person to drive when it's raining and dark. And that's the only time that I'm a really bad driver. Now, okay, if we go, I will get a GoPro. If we go to Montana, if we go on, we need to get something that can be hands free. Janook says her husband usually appreciates things more after I force him to go. That absolutely is. That was kind of like our cruise. I mean, guys, let me tell you, he was like turd of all turds going on this cruise. He did not want to go. He was mad about it. He was not going to have a good time, and you know him. And he had an absolute blast and loved it and wants to go on another one. So, you know. I'm sorry. So it's time to take Jeff to an in-shape camp. I don't know. I think that we are going to start this year. I mean, well, I haven't really talked to him, but we kind of have. Like I just think we all need to get a little bit healthier, be a little bit more intentional, because like we aren't getting any younger, and so Jeff and I honestly have kind of differing views on getting older, and his view is I'm getting older, so I can't do things. And my view is I'm getting older. I need to get my crap together because I got a lot of stuff I still want to do. So sometimes that kind of collides a little bit because he thinks because he's older, he can't do things. And I look at it very differently. It just means time for me to take care of myself and get moving. And, you know, we only have so much time on this earth and there's things I want to do and want to be healthy. No, he's not this. No, he isn't. He has changed a lot. But I think health needs to be a priority. Yes, bones do break easier, but that goes back to like I'm really taking a really strong thing on weight training this year, just because I know that helps with bone density. So, do any of you all set New Year's resolutions or not, or do you think they're dumb, or do you think they're useful? What we should put a bucket list together. So yeah, and I think it would help with I think that especially like with Jaden, it is kind of he doesn't play like sports, and he does martial arts and he races, but I think if he and Jeff could have a I think if he and Jeff could have like a common, well, me too, but I think he has a tendency to want to compete with Jeff a little bit more. I'm just mom, just mom. And so I think if he and Jeff work together a little bit, I think that would be absolutely a great thing to do. And so I know Jeff's talked about it before. Quit smoking 9 weeks ago today. Diane, that is awesome. Thank you not thank you. Congratulations. That is absolutely phenomenal. That is great. Yeah, I'm not doing resolutions. I'm just like, this is an area that I would like to improve on, because I've always done like, I want to lose X number of pounds. Well, I don't. I'm not going to, and I know it. So just more intentions. Just kind of like, this is kind of an area I'd like to work on this year. And so, yes, Diane, I have to tell you, that is so awesome that you quit smoking, because I know how my mom was a smoker, my dad was a smoker, my sister was a smoker. So I know how hard that is. So that is huge, huge, huge congratulations. Jeffrey does have a membership to a gym, but I think Jaden is too young to go. And Jeff's ideal time of going is like at dark 30, like 4:30 in the morning. So I don't know if that would work. He could go to my gym with me, but I don't go. I don't go to my gym very much. So, but honestly, if I thought he would go, I would go. If I thought it was something that truly, truly Jaden would want to do, I'd get up in the morning and go. He's an early riser, except you know what he did today? He knew he was on a delay. And Mr. Get up at 6:30. I had to wake him up at 7. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I had to wake him up at 7:30 this morning. So, but that was good. He must have needed that. Oh, Diane, that's 38-year smoker. That is awesome. And they say it doesn't take that long to start seeing huge benefits when you stop smoking. Swimming pool as a family. Yeah, what do you do? What are you doing? He's such a goof. That would be a great idea. More. We should do. My thing is like, this is silly. Like, I want to move 20 minutes a day. Just move. Like, it doesn't have to be like I am sweating and I'm dying and I can't breathe. It's just like I want to move. And it could be walking. It could be walking Royce. It could be getting on my bike. Stay home. He'll be on at 10. Yeah, no, I was glad. Honestly, guys, I want him to sleep. Like, I would give anything for him to sleep in. He has never slept in. So, like, I was excited. 4 years in January. Oh, Ricardo, you need to come hang out with Jeffrey, because Jeffrey used to be a runner. I don't like running. My God did not create my body to run unless something was chasing me. But like, I do love, I've got a station, I've got like an exercise bike. I've got stuff like that to do. But no, I'm not a runner. Good Lord, no. Hillary, Jeffrey ran several half marathons. He's run tons of 5 and 10Ks. This was I'm going to say like 7 years ago, whatever, he was training for a full marathon but got a stress fracture. So he was very, very into running. And I think that's part of a little bit, sorry, Jeff, if you're, don't yell at me. I think that's part of, the problem, not problem, is like, he just wants to start like big. He wants to start big. Like he wants to start running, or he wants to start being able to do big things. But I think it's so much better to just start slow and build up. And he'll admit this. He's like an all or nothing person. So I think he just needs to take baby steps moving forward, and he will definitely, he has the ability to get healthy and do that. And I keep telling him, if for nothing else but for our animals, so that he'll be around for a long time. And because the farm and the animals need him along with us, but I've been telling him we need him for a long time, and it doesn't seem to do the thing. But like the animals definitely need him. Running's hard on every part of my body. You sprain things just trying to get out of bed in the morning. Y'all are so funny. Ricardo, y'all can run. You just pick me up on your party bus, because I can't run. No, I wish I could. Just if you smoke, they won't operate on you. But actually, I've read that they have said with this generation that honestly, being like sitting for so long is like the new, like the new smoking, because like people are so sedentary right now. And so that's what I've started. Somebody said about walking after you eat. I've also read like doing like 10 squats after you eat the same. So just trying to do things to make life a little bit easier. And for me, it used to be, guys, I had such a bad relationship with food, and I had such a bad relationship with my body, and it was bad. And I'm not talking about a long time ago. I'm talking about until about 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And I mean, it was so unhealthy, so damaging, so bad. But now I've really taken the thing that I don't care what the number on the scale says. I really, really don't. I just want to feel good, and I want to be able to get up. I want to be able to, with my kids, I have to get up and down off the floor. I have to pick up bigger kids. And I need to be able to do that. And so, that's kind of like, it's been kind of a freeing thing that the scale does not dictate my life anymore. But I don't want to hurt when I get up. I don't want, after I settle off, to ache. I want to be able to bend down and pick up one of my kids from work without having any problems at all, because that's just part of my life. You had pneumonia and bronchitis for the last 2 months, Brandy. Oh my goodness, I hope you feel better. I think Jaden would like the gym once we got him in there. I think with Jaden, I think we would have to go early, because I think if he thought ever there were any friends there, he wouldn't do it. But like that early, no other kid's going to be there. So I think it would be great. Rock climbing would be a gift. Yeah. Somebody said they beat the C word. I want to say congratulations. That is awesome. That is just wonderful, because I know with my sister, just watching everything, I know what a battle and what a roller coaster and up and down and all that. So I'm glad you're feeling better, Randy. Hope you continue to heal. There's been lots of funky stuff going around this year. So Jeffrey should be rolling in here soon. I will start hearing him beep. And then we're going to hear Roy start barking, because, guys, nobody's asked yet. Oh, laptop. Yeah, that's true. Royce is not barking yet, because Royce is in his crate. And I know I feel bad doing that. But I work from home part of the day today. And he is wild today. He will cry and cry and cry to go out, but he doesn't want to go out because it's too cold. And he'll try to go out on the deck, and I take him out. He'll cry. He wants to come back in because it's too cold. So he has so much energy right now. He's here. Hey, Amy. He's beeping. I hear him. Lord knows what he's beeping. And the dog's not barking. Oh, I'm keeping you motivated. See, somebody said your daughter found friends to work out with. Jaden is just so self-conscious, and I wish he wasn't, because he's a cool kid. But like, he wore his Bucky shirt to school the other day because he loves Bucky's. Well, somebody made fun of him, so now he won't wear that anymore. Kids are just not nice, and that's just, I mean, I guess, no, it's not okay, but nothing you can do to change it at all. What?
Why do you have a blanket?
Because I'm cold.
It's like 80 in here.
Yes, he beeps.
Well, yeah, you got a beep.
Well, bring a chair in.
Oh, Lord.
What's wrong? You have
Where's the dog?
He's in the crate.
Seriously.
Yeah, come say hi. You had people wait on you.
All right.
So now come say hi. They are. Nancy, I wish we were closer then, so
What?
Jaden and your girls could be besties. Because it's hard, especially with a big heart like him.
I like my other chair.
Your other chair, what does your other chair have on it?
Oh, my clothes.
Plain clothes.
Do I get a blanket too?
You don't need a blanket. I need one because I was cold. I had on Elmo, but I took Elmo off.
Look at that screen.
What'd you bring me? Everybody's asking. What'd you brought me?
What, was I supposed to bring you something?
Well, just because you love me. Come ahead, Betty. The correct spelling is Jayden, but there are so many. It doesn't matter. Janukes is Jeff.
Hey, Janook, what's up, Lady Pib? So I was out there. The animals are doing good again tonight. I almost plugged in the heater for the chicken, but I read it again, guys, not to. So
I read it again too. I got on the chicken Facebook page.
But what I can tell you, one thing I did do for the chickens, I don't know why the chickens are my biggest worry, but I think probably because we lost one, though it had nothing to do with the cold in my mind.
Hey, Lester.
But I did I actually added corn, like just cracked corn on top of their scratch today. So, and more mealworms tonight, and they're good. So
Yes. And Dee, your ornaments do look beautiful on our tree.
they do.
They are wonderful.
So now about this Montana thing, because now you're throwing horses at me, so that changes the trip a little.
Well, I didn't have horses at you until last night because I was like, And I was Googled it, and then I got on TikTok and watched some of the people going on. I'm thinking, well, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Would you be interested in that, honestly? And not being in a bad mood and being able to keep your
I'm never in a bad mood. Sometimes you promote that. What? Sometimes you do promote my bad mood.
Okay.
Sometimes. Most of the time it's my fault. All right, all the time it's my fault.
Not all the time, but lately you've been crying.
Hey, Ricardo.
Oh, you and Ricardo are going to start running together.
God. I'm too old to run.
Jeff's happy 24/7.
Yeah. See, Janook knows. Glacier National Park.
They have chickens, and that gets down to -25 with no problem. Oh, they're telling me to kick you.
What?
Keep yours pretty.
My ears are pretty.
Insert fit. Do you realize you were on with a bunch of ladies?
Yeah, and
I miss Roman. I love that horse.
I don't think we realized, and I don't think people that have never actually been there, we watch all that on camera, right? Them horses are some special horses. Like, they didn't know us. We had no idea what we're doing. And what did I insert my foot for? What happened? See, I always thought a dude ranch was something else.
Well, you can rope cattle, and
No.
just for guys.
I thought it had nothing to do with cattle.
What did you think a dude ranch was?
I thought they had a red light on.
Holly said the paint was your fault.
Holly. All right, now here's my next question about the paint. I wasn't going to bring this up. Where is the paint at currently?
A bunch of gay dudes.
No,
Lester,
yeah, right?
help me out here.
Is that our Lester?
Yes, I'm trying to get him to go to a dude ranch with me, or at least I'm going to. I want to go to Montana. I don't care if it's with horses. I just want to go to Montana.
Oh, no, we got horses are a thing.
Well, you can go to
A bunny ranch. That's what I was thinking of.
Yes.
What's the difference? Can you get cahoochies at the dude ranch? Ish.
Let's just keep on talking. You were talking about something else.
What was I talking about?
Nothing. Holly, he wasn't talking about anything.
Oh, the paint. So that's it, the paint. You brought up Holly. So I know all right, I get excited. Look, I got
No, don't.
the paint.
Mhm.
Where is the paint at currently?
Holly and I were only in charge of the paint for one day, and that was painting day.
Where's the paint at currently?
Don't know.
Okay, it's sitting outside the shed.
Okay.
Do you know what happens with paint when it freezes?
It's not good anymore. Don't worry about it.
You two are a mess.
We just paint. We don't store the paint.
You don't. All right, so you just paint. You don't store it. You don't clean anything up. You just paint.
Yeah. You didn't say we were painters and cleaners. You said, can you paint? We painted. Are we frozen?
Moving on.
I hope we're not frozen. Maybe.
No, I don't think so. Your signal looked good the whole time. So, anyhow,
Where the paint's where you put it.
now you drug Ann on the dark side. Ann Dunlap. Oh Lord, not frozen. So anyhow,
I'm loving my people today. They're
yeah,
making
this
me
Monday
happy.
we're going to have to do I don't know, something with Jeff. 10-4. Okay. we're
Isn't
good.
it on your bibs?
What?
The paint.
Yeah, because I had to clean up from you guys.
Oh, she's saying the paint is frozen. We're not. The paint is frozen. Remember somebody said it's frozen?
Yeah.
You said what happens to paint when it sits outside.
Right.
So she was replying, it's frozen,
Right.
not the can.
Oh. Yeah, it's frozen.
You were going to clean up.
Lord. Anyhow, I heard you talking about perhaps getting a little healthier. Have you heard? And I'm going to get hammered for this,
Oh, Lord.
but today I listened to my video and I tried pretty hard not to be doing that, but I felt like I was short of breath a little.
Let me say, there have been, and none of it has been rude, there has been just concerning emails about that. And I didn't want to bring it to your attention because I didn't want you to get paranoid about it and be like, I'm just not doing videos then. But people are kindly saying that they're concerned about you.
Yeah, I think I need to. It's sad.
It's not sad. It's not sad. Because you know what? You know the cool thing? You have the ability to change everything.
Yeah, I know.
You do.
But the next time, like, there's a lot of things. Like, obviously, for our animals, I want to be able to spring into action and do the things we got to be able to do.
See, therapy.
So then the reason I'm going on here and saying this, I don't know how many people are on.
500.
So if there's a couple hundred people I'm just going to say it, get on my ass about getting my butt back to the gym. I feel like I need to do that for the family, for myself. If we ever get back to Texas, I want to be able to be better. The Montana trip, originally she was going to do that by herself, and she still may. But I think I'm more of a positive person when I am healthier. I know wear the mask and we're going to say cold weather, guys, but this would absolutely be the time of year when I would run when she was talking about my running, this is when I would enjoy it the most. You give me, how about it? When there'd be
It's
1 or 2,
insane.
3, 1 or 2 or 3 inches of snow, guys, running through. Sometime I'll take you guys on a walk. That's a good idea right there. It would get us out. Just the areas I used to run down this way were so beautiful. Nobody else would be out. I've had the whole trail to myself, and it's so quiet.
Because nobody else was crazy enough to run in that cold weather.
Whatever.
That's where you thrived at. I'm just saying that's where you thrived. But
So I got to do a little better. I got to do better for Jaden.
because I said, like, from a physical sense, like if I get him to do something, it's just like mom, but you and he could have kind of like a little friendly competition.
Well, he's 13. He can probably go to the gym.
He can.
I think we need to. I think that should be part of our Christmas.
Okay. But he can't go to your gym. That's the problem.
Why?
I don't think.
I think, why can't he?
I don't know. Jane, would you let Royce out?
See, that's what, like, even today, like, I realize I'm out of, like, I need to do better.
Let the dog out.
I'm not sure what he's doing. He's doing some kind of dance.
But you know, I'll support you. I'll be more than happy.
It's great.
I know he's in his crate. Put him out. We do have a vibration board.
What's that?
It's a thing in my room.
Yeah. So I belong to Anytime Fitness, but all right. I'm gonna say this out loud, and I've talked about it. We are supposed to sneak over there at midnight and make sure my key fob still works because,
Thank you, Carol.
thank you, Carol. Because be embarrassed if I walked up and my key fob don't work. It would just embarrass me.
And
So
there's one big problem about that.
what?
Midnight. I don't see midnight.
Well, 11. Oh, my insurance don't cover the shot. Hi.
Did you see
Hi.
your dad?
Yes, you're so excited. Are you going to come up here and say hello?
Yes, Jeff.
Yeah. Hi, big fella. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, I know you
You
are.
did see Daddy today very much.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they are. They are really,
You
really
slimed my
expensive.
glasses.
And it's one of those things, we could make, we honestly could make it work. We could fight with the insurance a little bit if you were.
I think I just need to
if
do
you were-
better.
But I'm saying if you're willing to.
It's not even just, yeah, obviously I got to lose weight, but wait, you know how I am. I'm 100% on or 100% off, right?
Yeah.
So once I start this thing, then I'll be good. But it's that first, like, intermittent fasting, going to the gym. We all know that all works very well. So I don't know. What's wrong with him?
I'll get it.
Lord,
His shark went under the couch.
it's this.
No, it's not. His shark went under the couch. Yeah, somebody else talked about your CPAP.
I know.
Justin goes through the VA, and we have our insurance goes through CVS Caremark, and we have Aetna, and we get
Which is pretty decent insurance, right?
in my room. Jim instead of Liberty. Now we still got to go to Liberty every once in a while.
Jim said a Liberty.
You-
I got to cut back on that too. But I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Have you talked to Caitlin and them? Have you?
Yeah.
We need to talk to Caitlin and Kim, and it's Janice and yeah, that's your dog. He's such a good boy.
That's what we're talking about. Okay, and I am going to say, I'm going to call you out on this a little bit.
Me?
Part of the problem is he's all or nothing, which means you go 100%. But then if something happens and your routine gets off, then you don't do it at all, and then you stop. So I think it's just kind of finding somebody said moderation.
Right.
So yeah. So I mean,
My knees hurt. My back hurts. Everything hurts, and you want me to go?
how are you? We see you.
Oh God.
Walk around the farm. Yeah, because
Yeah.
and that's what you got to understand. Is starting small is fine. You're
Right.
not going to start huge.
Right.
So you can do it. And I will, like, if we're going to eat healthy, then I'll eat healthy. But like what was happening, I'll just be on some of, not really, but like I would make you lunches but then you would end up like getting, and so we would be making.
What
these-
happened to that?
What?
Making lunches.
Well, I don't mind making you healthy lunches and paying money to get stuff, but then you have McDonald's and Burger King bags all in your car.
No, that doesn't happen.
That
You're
happens.
silly.
That happens.
That's not. Moving on.
Yes.
I think you've had these people for long
I have
enough.
had them for a very long time, and we love you all, and we're so glad. Make one small change each week.
There you go.
Okay. Listen, guys, we love y'all so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Jeffrey, for joining us for a second.
Thanks, friends.
We love y'all so much, and we will see you soon. Have a great night. Love you. Bye-bye.